Hello everybody and welcome back to the YesEpicYes channel. Today we are going to be doing another unboxing. Now, as many of you know, there is the current pandemic, which I have mentioned a couple times if you've seen other videos. And basically it means that I can't go into any actual stores because technically at this moment in time there aren't any actual stores. So basically what I have done is I have bought myself a MacBook. Now, a lot of people are going to be in the comments saying, oh, Windows is better, this and that. And I agree with you completely, without a doubt. Absolutely without a doubt. I much prefer both Windows and I much prefer the whole Microsoft experience as well as the pricing over them. But at the same time, many people who are into tech will know of a Linus Tech Tips, really big channel on YouTube. If you don't know him, I'm surprised, and go and check him out. But he actually had a lot of good things to say about the MacBook, the fact that he uses a MacBook. Now, I'm not very clued into Apple. I own a iPad, as well as the fact that I had iPhone, and I do think that AirPods are better than Samsung Buds, but I generally don't like Apple just because they are a premium brand, and although I don't have any issue with premium brands, I just personally don't really agree with them. I personally would always put quality over price, and sometimes I feel like the actual quality of the Apple products is very good, but not worth the price. But I did buy myself a MacBook Pro, and I bought it secondhand. Now, it is the 2017 model, which has all of your Apple chips in them, and I would love to be able to reel off all the information, but I know desktops and things like NVIDIA, AMD, Intel, I know those, you know, your Ryzens and your Intel, your i7, i3s, i4s, i3s, i5s, i7s, geez, making myself all hypocritical here. But I know the Windows version of everything, or the Linux version of everything, depending on your operating system, where you actually have a desktop with, like, both manufactured company as well as consumer products within them. And that technology is the only line that I know. But Apple, on the other hand, I think are using the exact same technology, but in their own branding and out of their own factory with their own names. And they have things like the A12 chips. Now, I know on the actual desktop MacBooks, and that's the wrong term, and I apologize for all the Apple users I've offended. On the desktop MacBooks, I know that on the newer ones, they have things like AMD graphics cards in them, but even still, those things are insanely expensive, as well as the fact that the actual, like, Mac PC is insanely expensive. It's like $8,000 or something like that, and it looks like a cheese grater, which went around for a while. So I'm going to completely be hypocritical here, and I bought myself a MacBook. Everything that I've just said basically is completely useless. Now, I don't want to show the front of this because it has my address on it, but you can see this is a very strange box, especially to send a MacBook in. Now, I suppose technically the sizing would be fairly like understandable, but there's definitely the MacBook in there. So what I'm going to be doing is for this video, this is going to be in multiple parts, and we're going to be uploading them. I'm going to do the unboxing today, and then I'm going to be doing a 1-week review, a 1-month review, and then finally, after 12 months, I'll do a 1-year review of this MacBook and see as to whether or not I actually believe that it's better than going for maybe a $300, $400 normal Windows laptop that you can buy. Now, this didn't set me back as much as it would if it was new. This only set me back about $450. I got it secondhand on eBay, and very, very happy that I did, because there's no way I'm paying full price for a MacBook. Those things are insanely expensive and not worth the money, in my opinion. But then again, everything here is my opinion. Don't be offended if I don't agree with you. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to make a conscious effort here not to show the top, because I didn't cover my address as I usually would, and I really should have. Okay. Ooh, we're going to put our little drill bit down. And yeah, I'm not using a knife. I'm sorry. For those of you who are so hell-bent on me using a knife, it gets the job done. It doesn't matter. Okay, so let's just keep this here. And how do I want to do this so that you guys can see. I can't see. So here is the here's the MacBook. It is meant to be in a very good condition. It's meant to be in pristine condition with all working components. I believe there's a couple scratches around the place, but all the ports are working. The actual MacBook itself is completely reset, launched. There's no kind of any iOS lock or iCloud lock as some things are. I don't know as to whether or not you can actually get an iCloud lock on a MacBook, but I remember that you could on iPhones, because I do actually repair iPhones. Actually, speaking of which, here's an old iPhone, one of the original iPhones, or one of the second original iPhones, just as a little entertainment. Sure, we'll go with entertainment. But yes. This isn't a MacBook. This isn't a MacBook at all. The guy put the password on the eBay listing. This isn't the MacBook I ordered. This is a normal standard Windows laptop. This is a Toshiba. I mean, I'm surprised this works, but this is a normal Toshiba. What even is this actually? What's inside this? An Intel. Let me actually get what's inside this now, because this is not what I ordered. It doesn't even have a graphics card in it. It doesn't even, it has a 2.2 gigahertz B960 Intel Pentium in it. This is, even if this wasn't a MacBook, I might be okay with it if it at least would do something, but this is literally like bottom of the pile, last generation laptops. Last generation laptops. This is a hunk of junk. I'm surprised this thing is even charged. There's no charger. Now, luckily enough, unlike MacBook, Windows do have normal AC kind of adapters. Oh my gosh, look at that port. Look how mangled that port is. I'm getting a refund. I'm insanely upset about that. This is not what I ordered. This is a Toshiba laptop. I ordered a MacBook. Sorry guys, no review. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you did, then please at least give me a pity like and maybe a comment. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. But like, I don't know what else I can do. This sucks. Thanks for watching, and maybe I will see you in the next one if there is one.